The fireworks will begin shortly.
Board is green, take position.
All right, so we're here at the baseball diamond with Hollywood Pyrotechnics. You can see their little setup here. Pretty cool stuff. We're gonna walk through this with the display operator and get a look at what some of this stuff is. Got some slices, it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Are these comets or shells?
Some of them are mines to break. Some of them are comets. Some of them are shells with rising effects.
Okay.
There's a little bit of everything.
Now you've got these numbered here.
Mm-hmm.
B4. So that's the channel on the firing system?
Yeah, channel B hit 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Channels A and C are those piles of cakes on the two carts over there, which will actually wheel into the ball diamond and set up real fast on their own radio box.
Okay.
As these guys are clearing out for us, and it looks like almost ready to clear out for us.
Yep.
Anyway, this one here will set up these smaller cakes in two outlying positions, so we'll have 3 front positions of cakes eventually, 2 of them much closer to the audience.
Oh, so you still have to set all that stuff up?
Yeah, we're going to haul all that in.
Need any help with that? It
If
looks
you
like
want
a lot
to,
of stuff.
if you want to, you can. 20 minutes. We got 6
Yeah.
people. We've done this for this event.
Oh,
many
you've got
times.
more people out here too.
There's 6 people total.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Anyway.
And it rained a little bit, so.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but you got all your stuff wrapped.
Yeah,
so
those
that's
are
good.
wrapped and those are in pallet
Yeah.
wrap. Everything's waterproof. We were waterproofed hours before the rain
Yeah.
came.
So what are these little like 36 shotters right here?
There's 3 different kinds of them. I can give you a program. I've got a spare one, then you can see what it is and keep track.
Oh, you guys have a script and everything?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
scripted. We don't shoot anything without it being scripted. We don't just come and set up
Yep.
like some people do.
Yeah.
That box over there's got a splitter and a booster.
Okay.
See cables going to all the other.
Yeah, I
thermal
noticed that.
boxes.
You got really thick black cable here.
Yeah, XLR
So-
4-pin.
So you kind of talked about your firing system. Did you say it was a Pyromate?
Yeah, this is a Pyromate.
Okay.
And tonight we've got a digital P45. We also use Nighthawks.
Okay.
Those are 3-inch single shells in there.
Yep.
Those are the fanned ones there are chains or triads.
Yep.
3 at a time or
You got
10
those
at
at
a
a little
time.
bit of an angle too.
Yeah, we would
Okay.
normally angle more, but this is a tight site. We
Yeah,
angled
I
a
can
little
see
bit,
that
though.
you've got building there, but
Yeah, it's tight, but
Yeah.
it's like railroad and city buildings, so we're not too worried with the wind
Mhm.
direction.
well, let's go. What's the largest shell you're shooting tonight? Is it that over there?
3 inches.
Oh,
They're
okay.
color coded. The red ones are 2.5. The yellows are 3s.
Okay.
Normally, we're on a different site for this event than we normally have. We normally would be shooting up to 4s, but this is a tighter site even than their normal one.
Yep.
And the 4s would be purple, the greens are 5, oranges 6.
Okay.
We color code everything so you can be on the other side of the field and see people putting out the wrong racks in the wrong place. Instead of everything being dirty, powdered smoke gray, we'll leave it on and shoot right through it.
Yep.
There's a piece of plywood over there I can
concussion
show you later that has a fist-size hole in it from being put over a 2.5-inch shell. That shell went right through it
Oh, I
and went
bet.
to 200 plus feet and functioned normally.
Yep.
They'll go right through that, no problem.
Awesome.
We pull it as tight as we can so it doesn't develop bellies, and then you see
Yeah.
the shot and it dumps the water that was on top of the plastic down another tube though.
Mhm.
That's why it's stretched really tight. You don't want very much water to build up there. And somebody just stuck the 1.3 thing off the truck on there for fun, but it'll be gone soon.
Now, now I know somebody brought this up on the channel a while back. When you're putting all these wires onto the shells, how do you prevent it from ripping the module out of the ground? And
Each of these wires is passed around the slat on the top once, and
Yep.
that strain reliefs it.
yeah. So you don't tie it to the rack or anything? You kind of tie it to the tube then, or?
The rack, it'll be easier after the show. I'll show you when the plastic's
when the
ripped
plastic's
off.
done, yeah.
But it's strain reliefed around the upper slat on the rack itself. And I got to go with these guys and set
Sure.
these cakes.
Yeah, no
You wanna
problem.
Come in a minute too.
So they're just wheeling out the last of the cakes over there.
They're about to.
They're gonna say they got like a crew of 6 people, so probably just gonna follow them out there and take a look at that. He estimates it'll probably take about 20 minutes to get that set up. And I think that's going into the middle of the field, right?
Yep. They're
Nice.
gonna pick with a softball players
Okay, so
out here
that's-
in a moment.
Like close proximity effects and stuff like that.
Yeah, some stuff with smaller tubes.
Cool.
We have the version of NFPA where it's 70 feet per inch and with no minimum.
Hauling it out onto the field. They've got the other two over there. Now we're getting all the close proximity cakes set up, and all the big boys are there behind the fence. We'll get back to you here in a minute. Cakes.
Whatever. Yeah. Just that'll work. Got some more cakes.
And these are fan slices here. Cool. And there's that Pyromate.
21. Nope, where's 21 go? No.
This is the first 1-3 show I've been on, so pretty cool seeing this stuff.
How about right? Yeah. Right. Oddly enough, right on the other side of 21. Isn't it odd? Okay.
Everybody's set up over there. They've got another little section over there that they're setting up for.
I'm not going to bother to do these individually. I'm just going to put it right on the front yard.
We've got the little script that they gave us, so we'll probably take a look at this and put a picture in the video or something.
I'm gonna move this one over.
But they're just continuing to set up. I don't want to bug them because I think they've only got like 20 minutes here.
Just shove them in.
Oh, maybe I'll help them pound those in. That looks easy enough. So is this show synced with music or anything?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
I thought
So
maybe because of the band
it's
over there.
stepped fire. She'll have a trigger for the dead man switch, and she'll just punch through it at whatever speed looks good to her.
Okay,
And
I gotcha.
that way you can stop and listen to the audience cheer or speed it up, slow it down as needed. We do probably 90% of our shows that way. Doing it actually sync to music is easily an hour of time per minute a show run. We do that for people who will pay for that hour of very experienced time per minute. Isn't a lot of gigs. We do a couple like that a year.
So I forgot if you mentioned this before, but are there shells in this cake or are they mines
Most
or
of
something?
this one is, I'd have to actually,
Oh, don't worry about
yeah,
it.
I'll tell you later.
Got it.
But most of them have breaks. There's a few that are mine cakes, a few that dump falling leaves, but most of them are breaks.
Gotcha.
That I really have to look at the inventory number and then check before I can tell you.
Yeah.
And we've got 14 kinds of water cakes alone. We've got 27 last time I checked kinds of those slices.
Yep.
We have a lot to choose from.
Oh, those are some big guns here.
Yeah. Oh, there's some 2.5-inch cakes over there in that center position on the other side of the fence.
Oh, yeah.
We don't buy 3-inch cakes ever, though. They're not worth the storage space and the weight. Rather do it with the racks.
Yeah, and then you can mix and match your effects and
Yeah, do whatever
Anything
you
like
want
that.
as far as the displaying.
yeah.
Okay.
Cool. So that was pretty quick to get all that set up.
We've done this particular gig several times.
Several times, yeah, you
Yeah,
kind
I
of get
think
the hang of it
everybody
after
here
a
has
while.
done this before.
And then that's where the firing system will go.
Nope, I'm running these wires out just to get them ran out and then run to the box.
Oh,
The
gotcha.
firing system's on that yellow tarp. Where it shall remain. Just gonna try and let the tape is stuff he's working on in here.
So how much duct tape do you suppose you go through in a year?
Several cases.
Several cases of duct tape.
Oh yeah, it's a consumable.
Yeah.
Less than we used to, believe it or not. We go through a lot less wire than we did in the old days.
Mm-hmm.
And now that you can, like, just put out, unless it's the 4th of July and equipment's tight, you have a front, you don't run 100-foot scab wire to catch three or 5 or 7 cakes. You put out however many modules you need, because we now have hundreds of modules.
Yeah, let's get a look at the module.
So we're getting more efficient, slowly.
Very cool.
Enough of that. Okay, anytime you sit down, you can start bringing me wires whenever you want to.
Yep. Got one more to undo here and hand to the staff.
Okay.
All right, so now they're hooking up the wires to the
One in
cues
so
on
far.
the firing
Okay.
system.
One in.
Just gotta stay out of his way here and try to film this.
All right. 18.
Oh, so you actually mark it with some tape so you know which cue it's going to.
Yeah,
Good idea.
We used to spend hours and hours doing it ourselves.
Yep.
Now they come, we pay the guys at Seminole.
Oh, so you have them built that way.
We have them built that way for us.
Very cool.
Here are all of these.
Sweet. The ends are almost together.
Close, but no cigar.
I'm getting the one that I already started to do off, and then I'll try not to lose any of them. Not being excessively careful with the wire dress, just don't have it over another cake. Because we're in a bit of a hurry. 19.
You think you'll have this up and ready to go by shoot time then?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
I think it's possible. If not,
Bert, you want me to wire?
if you want to sit here and do,
Yep.
your knees feel better than my knees
Yes.
feel.
Yep.
Okay, here's number 19. I'll start feeding them to you. And I can smell somebody in the audience smoking dope. Oh yeah, that show's gonna look real good, damn. Okay,
Love it.
here's 22.
Yeah, you can see all the people lined up along the fence.
And here's the one they didn't write the frickin' number on, so I'm gonna have to trace
Lots
it.
of people over there.
Sorry.
There.
This is number 20. They didn't write it on it though, just to make life.
Just following the wire to the center module is what it looks like. I don't know. I'm not familiar with the Pyromate system, but they run that wire through the fence and over here to the main display, and that goes, as you can see, right there through the fence, and where they got all the big guns set up over there. Try to focus on that, but finally focused. So you can kind of see it there through the fence. And we got a brief setup video of that stuff. Coming on down over here to where they're setting up the other stuff. I'm just gonna take a look at this. So he was saying that you guys actually order these in marked on the tape there, so that you know which ones go to which cue and everything.
It's great. Yeah, it's pretty cool. The product code on each shell from China matches the cue.
Very cool.
It's kind of messy wiring.
It's a beautiful mess is what it is.
Yeah. These are all bunny. Should I run over there, do you think? See if I can help over there?
We're looking, this one you can see is kind of angled more towards those people, whereas the ones over there are angled more towards those viewers. We'll take a look at some of the cakes that were over here. Again, I don't know what a lot of this stuff does, but once it's all said and done, we might take a look at it. Hollywood Pyrotechnics, they brand their own stuff here. 100 square. If you look closely right over there, let's see if I can zoom in any further. She's setting up the table where they're going to be shooting this off. Right there. Over by home plate. Making progress.
Oh yeah, just
about done.
Oh, there we go.
Number 2. Wait a minute, I got 2 2s. Or is this 20?
C1.
C1. That's a hell of a one. Okay. Let's see whose handwriting that was. There's you have number 1 then.
another two. The other one did look much more like a two. Oh well.
Will do.
Could be a relay.
Okay, by the red pickup truck fire guys there.
Yeah, that corner. You can also be cake fire in here. The extinguisher is right on that corner.
Okay. Yeah,
And then
Cody's probably
Mike,
going
your
to be behind.
cake fire and/or such in the back. Buckets are preferred. There's for the cakes. For the cakes. There's a big full bucket on either side.
All right, so I think we will be videoing from over there by the home plate, because that will be, I guess, the best viewing angle, since most of the shells over there are designed specifically for that angle.
Radio check.
And we'll be filming this whole show, so you guys get to see that. And then afterwards, I think I'm going to come back over here for a little bit and have him explain what some of these larger cakes were. Looks like it's got a lot of weight to it, so we'll check that out, see what that does and everything. So yeah, they're just going to run their final tests here, but everything is set up. And then I'll be over there for shoot time.
Ready for continuity. 21, C21.
And so she disarmed the system, and now he's out there
He's out there checking. Yep.
redoing that. Okay.
We did continuity on that back position about 4 o'clock this afternoon.
Mm-hmm. So everything's good on the whole show
Yep.
behind the fence. Yep.
Correct.
Cool.
C21's reinserted. Check it again. Check it again. Testing.
Will begin shortly. The fireworks will begin shortly.
Board is green. Board is green. Take positions. Take positions.
Baby, come with me.
All right, so she's just waiting on the word here to fire. They're going to kill the lights, and the field is clear, and we are ready to go.
Thank you. I'm gonna give Mike another like 20.
All right, just killed the lights. It's about go time. And here the people are excited. A lot of smoke out here. Damn. Whoa. That salute shell was powerful. I want to see a set shell. Good job, guys. Holy cow. Those ring shells hit real hard.
Oh yeah.
Good
You get
lord.
better pattern hitting those.
Was that a cake that was shooting all the ring shells?
No, those are 3-inch finale chains.
Those were almost rapid.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Well done.
Yeah, the smoke wasn't cooperating.
I saw that, yeah. But it's all right. It made for some really cool shots. All right, want to give a big shout out to Andy. That's the guy right there pulling the cart. So chain ring shells. And my God, were those impressive. They freaking slapped. So here's the aftermath right here. We're going to let the big guns cool down, I guess, before they go over there. But the cakes, it looks like everything went, so such an impressive show. Just come down here and see what this guy's doing. I'm sure clean up with all these damn mosquitoes is real fun. But hey, so that went great, huh?
Yeah.
That was incredible. I just wish there wasn't so much smoke. It's because of the humidity.
Yeah, it's just hugging. At least it cleared out, you know, and it didn't just hug the ground, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it still looked incredible, man. That was awesome.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
Tell your friends so I don't have to get a day job.
Yeah, no kidding. Wow.
Yeah, as far as I can tell, both these front positions 100%.
They all went, yep.
Yeah, don't see any clean tubes.
How long does it typically take you guys to do cleanup?
Well, since tonight all we got to do is essentially remove the electronics, cables and so on, and the spent stuff, it's going to go pretty quick. We're just going to take those, the racks there, we'll clean up the loose plastic and just flip them over in case it rains.
Gotcha.
So it's pretty fast. Normally we might be here a couple, I'd say 2.5 hours if we were honestly taking all the equipment away with us.
Yep.
Hopefully we'll be out of here in
But
an
you'll
hour.
be back here tomorrow anyway, so.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
It's great. You know, one equipment set up for 2 shows for the racks is great.
Yep.
This show is like, since it's so tight, you know, we did a lot of cake here, but we have a lot of kinds of cakes, so it didn't have to get boring. Although I think we could have used a few more kinds of cakes. There's a lot of that one mine cake, but I think Ben's using them a case at a time now.
Well, the people back there really
Yo.
like those fan slices.
Start with the cakes, Mike. Let the guns start with the cakes, Mike.
Cakes are done and clear.
Okay, do the finale last.
Yep.
Yeah, anytime one of these slices would go or these fan effects, the crowd would go nuts. I don't know if you could hear that from back here.
Yeah. I was over there by the fire guys there. There's a bunch of the audience around me. So I could pretty much tell. Let me haul this turn into the center by the splitter and start piling it up.
Some of those cakes are cooking over there, man. Do we have any water?
Here's the legend that came up with the ring chains.
Mike's over there. He checked the outside cakes already. I don't know where. Cool. This is the land of 10,000 lakes, and fuck me, it's raining again.
Yeah. So we don't have to worry about that smoke over there.
Not tonight. Not tonight.
Out where I'm from, though.
Put it out before we haul it to the dumpster.
Yeah.
We don't have a dumpster fire, but it's good.
But where I'm from, we've got such a dry heat out west that that's something instinctually that I would be worried about. So I'm like, oh, we need water for that cake, even though it's really not that big of a deal. But pretty cool. I hope you guys enjoyed. That was Hollywood Pyrotechnics.
And we've got a really good crew. 150 really good people who split up into many different crews as needed.
Yeah, for sure. Well, and you guys had mentioned earlier that you offer wholesale 1-3 to other display companies. Is that right?
Yes.
Yep.
We do.
Okay.
Some very nice products. We
Well, as
custom
we just
spec-
saw, that product is top
we
notch. Yeah.
custom spec all of our stuff. And
So pretty much everything that you've shot in this show is available for somebody to wholesale in under you guys generally. Okay, cool.
Yep.
How about those ring shells?
Yes.
Those are going to be the favorite here, I think.
Yep.